Have you heard of transition blush? They are everywhere and you see lots of new products out there which you can buy and create a transition blush technique. However, it's not the best thing to do to get new products, to only make any new technique that comes out, which is so many nowadays. So I wanted to give it a try with my current products, which are quite normal things that all of you might have, and see if I can make transition blush for a lovely summer day. So let's get into it. I'm gonna use a couple of products that I have at hand, which is including a concealer which is lighter than your skin tone, and a couple of blushes that we will mix them together. Blushes that range from deeper tones of mauve and pinky and lighter tones, and or it can be a peachy color as well. We would need any kind of like setting powder that you have at hand. If you have one of those like pink, purple like setting powders to work with them, that would be easier of course, but I didn't have those, so I just wanted to use what I have at hand. Alright, we are gonna start with our concealer. Put a little bit of this one on my hand. Then adding any blush that is kind of deeper pinky shade that you have at hand. I'm gonna blend this into my concealer and see what we will get. So it's gonna be something like this. I feel we can add a little bit of more concealer to our mix. I'm gonna put it like starting it from closer to my nose up to the like higher points of my cheeks. Then we are gonna add a little bit of a darker, like the deep pink shade, or any other like blush that you have at hand but has a little bit of deeper shade to the outer part of our blush. Blend this in the place at the end of our cheek. We are not coming to the inside, just focusing here. We want to keep the brightness closer to our eyes, so we are gonna add concealer again to just inner point of our face. As always, it's better to wait a little bit so our concealer is settling down and then we start blending it. And maybe at this point we can just kind of blend other areas of our face to have a more like diffuse look. Now with a small brush to have more control, I will start blending my concealer in the place. So just focusing here, kind of diffusing it into the other parts of our like under eye. Now we get to the point of using our setting powder. So let's try just with a normal loose powder like these setting powders. I'm just putting it here using brush. I will just put it here, pressing this powder to the inner corner of our under eye. Also, for having a filter effect on outer part of our cheeks, we can use any kind of pressed powder that we have in combination with a pinky powder blush. Using our brush, we will touch once this pressed powder, one of these, and then once inside this one, our powder blush, Again, depending on their intensity, we can do this for a couple of times, once in here and once in there, and then apply this to the outer sides of our cheek. I hope you can see the difference. This is kind of filtered and this is just normal. And this would be the easiest transition blush that you can try with your own products, which is not so heavy and not so trendy, and you can use it every day.